Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of SIP Diaries Season 2. And today we have with us the intern from ICICI Bank, a leading private sector bank in India. I would like to introduce you to the people with us today. Firstly, we have Rishika Gupta, who is the convener of the Alumni Relations Committee and a part of consulting and strategy side. Then we have Bharat, who is a part of PR committee and also of consulting and strategy side. Next, we have Isha, who is a part of Alumni Relations Committee and the convener of Consulting and Strategy Cell. And lastly, we have Harsh, who is a member of International Business Cell. And to begin with, the first question I would like to pose to Isha that there are a lot of companies coming for summer internships. So why ICICI out of all of them?
Okay, so first of all, when we came on campus, so ICICI was the first company to come for SIPs, and we had heard very good reviews about ICICI from our seniors. Many of them are working with ICICI, they got good roles in good departments. So we were very positive about it, and we really wanted to work in it because the company is really growing at a very rapid race, and it's the leading bank in India, as you know. So that was the main reason.
Definitely, definitely. And I'm sure that it was a very tough selection process as well. So, Bharat, what helped you get selected in ICICI?
So coming to ICICI, I felt that the primary focus initially was on our CVs, whatever we had on our CVs. They were having their own expectations, like they were expecting people from engineering background, commerce background. So they were trying to fill in the requirements they had within the department. So even after that, when it came to the interviews part, it was primarily based on CV. So I would generally recommend that try to focus on your CV pointers and try to be as genuine as possible when it comes to your CV pointers and have good knowledge about whatever you have mentioned, whether it's your work experience or your internships, your peers, how you have contributed, the impact which you have created there. Try to include numbers in your CV as well. So that would be helpful.
When you did mention working, so my next question is to Rishika that you had worked in a very good company prior to this. So did that help you in the interview process as well as during the internship? Did that?
Absolutely, it did. So my work experience was with Barclays. I worked there for 1 year, and during my interview, they asked me a lot of questions about the industry I was in and what I did there. Talking about the internship itself, I genuinely noticed a lot of cultural shift from Barclays being an MNC to ICICI being an Indian bank. So yeah, my experience there helped me a lot in navigating the Indian culture too.
So, all right, and you were in a new city as well. So, how was it? How was the social life there during the internship?
Bangalore was a pretty good place to be. So, being to Bangalore, that was the very first time the weather was so good there. And coming to the social life, like I was already from South India, so the culture was quite similar. So, I had nothing to miss out from Hyderabad actually, but that was a very good place.
All right. So, Harsh, how was it working at a bank? Because many people have many opinions. How was it working at a bank?
So when we look into banking sector, we see that this sector creates a multiplier effect on economy. And once you go into the office of a bank, you see people who are working there from 2 decades or 15 years. You meet your mentors and your guides, and you find great people there who know everything about their sector. And in here, they want you to think out of the box, and that's really inspiring for a new intern.
Okay, okay. So you mentioned your mentor. How was your relationship with your mentor? What did you learn from them?
Relationship for mentor, I just have to add to what Harsh has previously said. Coming to my department where I interned, it was mobile banking department. It was a recent department, like prior to 2018, there was no separate department for mobile banking as such. So relatively, the team which I worked with was pretty young. Like you can say the average age of my team was around 24, 25. So they were pretty understanding. They were pretty helpful whenever I reached them out. They were very approachable when it comes to the mentor and the guide as well. Even though they were quite busy because they used to handle the live issues of the iMobile application, which we will be using when you are the customer of ICICI. So despite that, they did ensure to give me enough time whenever I had something to discuss, something to ask them out, to give me direction, to give the guidance as well.
Okay. And could you explain, you mentioned mobile development. So could you explain the nature of your project and what you did?
Okay, coming to my project, it was on unit developing investment products for NRIs. So primary focus was to discover some kind of investment products for NRI specifically, and also to enhance the banking capabilities and services. So initially, we tried to focus on the new age investment product, which was at present being not available or not being offered by any other leading private banks. So as part of that, we came up with new investment products, which is still on the process of being rolled out to the NRI customers. Later on, we try to focus on the mobile application, enhancing the user experience to enhance the customer retention also. So we try to change the journeys of some of the tools and some of the features which are on the iMobile application.
Okay. Okay. And coming back to Isha, could you, what were your roles and responsibilities as an intern?
Okay, so as an intern, so I was allotted the services sector group team in the wholesale banking sector, and I was given a project related to IT sector. So my project name was role of MNCs in IT sector and the impact of the sectoral business outlook as well as the impact of AI on future. So mainly I had to research on the topic. So in ICICI, you are given a very self-paced topic. You have to do research and devise solutions for the bank. So I was giving a sample of 8 top MNCs, which I had to research on. I read about their annual reports, their financial statements, and their investor reports. So after reading all this, I had to draw some insights from them and give solutions to ICICI Bank regarding how in the next 5 years they can make strategies to acquire more customers. So this was the meeting.
Okay. So could you debunk a few myths about working at a bank?
Yeah, sure. When initially ICICI came, there was a lot of apprehension that it will be mainly related to sales and it's not a good role. But when you go, you realize that it's not sales at all. It will mainly be client servicing and also finance. So my team, when I think about my team, they were mostly experienced people in finance. My manager had done his MBA in finance. My project guide was a CA himself. So it was mainly a finance role, not a sales role. Wherever you go, you need to do some client servicing. Like you will be working with the client, so it is a client facing role, but it's not sales. So basic myth is that banking is sales, so that it's totally wrong.
Yeah, we have all about it. So, Harsh, could you explain or describe the internship with one word, just one word, and why that?
Well, the word will be experiential, of course, because you get a unique experience there. You work with experienced people and you learn new things every day.
Okay. So, what did you learn? Tell us about a few things that you learned during the internship.
Okay, so first of all, I had a lot of admiration for my mentor at the end of the internship, and he was a guy who knew everything about capital markets, it seems. And other than that, from my guide, I learned one thing: how to maintain composure in every situation. So these two qualities are something I cherish for all my career.
Okay, definitely, those are very important qualities. And what do you think? You got a PPO as well. So, what do you think motivated the company or made them offer you that PPO?
Working sincerely is a good start, and getting excited about your work and thinking how you can make a difference, how you can create an impact, definitely helps. You should regularly ask your mentor how can you improve, what else is the requirement of the company, how we can understand the client. These all things helps you excel in any role.
Okay. So, Rishika, what were the hardships you faced during the internship?
For the internship itself, nothing was very hard because I had a good mentor and they were teaching me everything throughout. One thing which I struggled with was moving into Mumbai. So I have been to Mumbai earlier. However, staying there for 2 months was a little difficult because you are going to a new place. You're setting up your home, your residence for the next 2 months. From the first moment of contacting a broker to finding places, flats to live in, and then settling there was a little difficult. But yeah, all in all, it was a good experience.
Okay, but why was Mumbai so different? What specifically, apart from the brokers, why was Mumbai different?
So, as it said that Mumbai is the city of dreams, and it truly is, and it never sleeps. You do not have a dull moment when you're in Mumbai because I explored a lot. Whenever it was the weekends or even in the evening, we used to go out for beaches or historical places and even monuments. And there are a lot of temples and religious places too. So from Haji Ali to Siddhi Vinayak, we covered it all. We were a lot of interns in the same city. So we went to a lot of locations and yeah, it was a great experience.
So, next question is open to all of you. How do you think one should make the best out of an internship?
According to me, it should be networking, building new connections, and still following up with them is crucial for an internship.
In coming to me, it would be time management, as you'll be having 2 months with you to complete your project. You'll have to structure your project accordingly so that you'll have to come up with a recommendation in the end.
Isha?
Yeah, for me, it's skill building. You should build new skills which you don't have and which are relevant to your career.
Well, you should stay curious, ask insightful questions, and keep learning.
Also, the stipend helps.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
all.
100% agree.
That's good motivation.
Thank you guys. This was it from our side. Hope you found this insightful.
Please like,
Comment
Share.
Subscribe.
and press the bell icon. Thank you.